According to Kepler's law, planets have elliptical orbit with the Sun as one of the foci. The farthest Pluto gets from the Sun is 7.4 billion kilometers. The closest it gets to the Sun is 4.4 billion kilometers. Find the equation of Pluto's orbit assuming a center at 0, 0. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to mark up this ellipse here with the information that we have. So I'm going to use the red dot to represent Pluto. So at this point here, Pluto is farthest away from this foci, which is the Sun, which means that this distance right here from Pluto to the foci would be 7.4 billion kilometers. Okay. Now if Pluto was in this spot right here, that's its closest to the Sun in its orbit, so that would be 4.4. Alright, so I know in this case here with the direction that this orbit is going, that we're going to have this equation of the ellipse. So the major axis is going to be under the x value. Okay, so now my strategy here is I can get the major axis. So if I add the 7.4 plus the 4.4, so the major axis is going to equal 7.4 plus 4.4, which is equal to 11.8. So that means that if my major axis is 11.8, if I divide that by 2, I'm going to get A equals 5.9. Okay? So the next thing I want to do is I want to figure out what the b squared equals. Okay, and I'll have everything I need for this. So in order to do this, I'm going to have to figure out what the c value is. Okay, so if the c value is this distance right here from the center to the foci, so what I need to do is I know that this value is 5.9. So that means if I subtract 5.9 minus 4.4, I'm going to get c equals 1.5. Okay? So I know in an ellipse that c squared is equal to a squared minus b squared. So in this case here, I get 1.5 squared is equal to a squared. And in this case here, a squared is 5.9. So I'd get 5.9 squared minus b squared. And if I solve for b squared with this equation here, I'm going to get b squared is equal to 32.56. All right? So the only thing I need to do now is square my 5.9. So my 5.9 squared is 34.81. So that means that my equation would be x squared over 34.81 plus y squared over 32.56 is equal to 1. And we're done.